he's one of the funniest actors that I know. And you really, really have to stay on your toes with that guy because he's good. We were in Thailand and he was dating Renee Zellweger, and I'm so awkward and uncomfortable. I'm so awkward on set. I don't know why. But just, I guess people make me nervous, and I'm always like, oh, will they like me? It's terrible. But I remember I was in the gym and Renee Zellweger and Brad came into the gym in Thailand, and when we were filming Hangover 2, and I was like, oh, hey, hi, trying to make small talk. And Renee had these sound cancellation earphones on and didn't hear me, and I was felt so moted. And Bradley, I remember, just looks over and he saw the whole thing. He was like, yeah, okay, hi, as I stumbled out of the gym. He is a dog whisperer. I have a little temperamental, very kind of nervous, anxious miniature schnauzer. His name is Ewok, and he's not particularly friendly to a lot of people. He's more like a cat. He doesn't like to be touched unless he approaches you. And he's known to kind of not snip, but just make aggressive movements that scare people. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh no, and Michael, see how it goes down. And he's about to pet Ewok. And in my mind, I'm like, please don't bite him. Please don't, I don't want to get sued. And I was kind of holding my breath, and Ewok just totally warmed up to him and let him pet his back, Yeah, he is the dog whisperer, and he does love animals, and he is the cutest little dog himself. And McKenzie, what a doll. And McKenzie and Brian are friends, and we would always run into these parties together. And I had the absolute pleasure of working with him and his current wife, Morena, on Gotham, and they're just the sweetest. I think they still had just baby number 1, and they were expecting baby number 2, but the nicest guy. It's so funny. We were filming in the forest in Vancouver, and we're both kind of magnets for mosquitoes. This is a random memory. And I remember in one take, a mosquito, I was like, oh no, I hear it. It's going to get either one of us, because we're both magnets, that loves us. And it lands on Jennifer's head. And my expression was, I don't want to mess up the scene. And then they haven't called cut, and it's her coverage. And I wanted to but I didn't want to mess up the scene. That's my memory. He's so funny. I mean, he would just he's one of the best improv actors, but I just remember we were filming a cocktail party scene before the wedding scene, and we're all drinking, but I recall in one take, he grabs my champagne glass, he's one of the funniest actors that I know, and you really, really have to stay on your toes with that guy because he's good.